Hey DJ, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Good. Okay, you can see me. Good deal. I don't know what the. I'll get started. Sorry about that. Yeah, like I said, the good seeing you, Lori. God bless. Good seeing you. Um, just the heat. Also too the internet issues. It's been bad lately, but good seeing you, Ed. Good seeing everybody. Good seeing you, Lori. Good seeing everybody. Vivian, good seeing you, DJ. I did see Nia earlier. Good seeing her. Vivian, there's Vivian. Good seeing everybody. Um, I was going to put out a video this morning, my pre-video, and put somebody's animal, but I went outside yesterday, and as you can see with my voice, I went outside yesterday, and it was, let's just say it was very effective. The weather was very, I could feel it very bad. It was, people are talking about the effects of the weather. Actually, there's some warnings of don't going outside. Don't go outside because of the weather. It's going to be a heat wave. We also have a hurricane coming. I'm going to talk about that. But with me, I when I went outside, I felt drained, and I took a couple aspirin. And anybody that has acid reflux knows what aspirin can do to your stomach. And in my case, that's why my throat, I got rid of the stuff that was in my stomach. So, yes, the sun is very effective. And the sun is very effective. I got a lot of stuff to go over. So hope everybody's doing well. God bless. Good seeing everybody. Good seeing you, Lori. Good seeing everybody. I did see Nia earlier also. Good seeing her. Vivian, thanks to all my mods. Tammy. Cindy, I'm probably going to have your animal next, as I said. I was going to have it this morning, but as I said, I went to bed last night after, but good seeing everybody. Most people know they've been talking about this, that the situation with the Iran, they were talking about this. The B-52s failed, says they failed. We expect something to happen very shortly. Also, Russia courts seized U.S. food company assets in a historic move. This just happened 2 hours ago. Russian court seizes U.S. food company assets. Also, too, China, Wells Fargo Bank in China was also pretty much seized, you could call it. They're having a drill, the Taiwan. China, Taiwan's having a drill, and China says they crossed the red line. X says military aircraft crosses the red line. The China president is in the United States today. Chinese president is in the United States today. He's meeting with Trump. So this is all going on right now. This was given to me by Betty. Thank you, Betty. Carol and Lisa, they gave me this stuff. Greatly appreciated. I did see it, but the oceans are heating up.
7.4 yesterday. This is July 20th. Today it's the 21st here in California where I'm reporting from. It's actually already the 22nd Universal Time. So this is at 01:58 Universal Time on the 22nd of July. And you'll notice this eastward drift of this aftershock. And this is telling a much bigger story than just, oh, we had another earthquake after a pretty big one, magnitude 7.4, biggest since May 2nd, 7.4 in the Drake Passage south of South America. We've also been having elevated activity of nearly the same caliber in Alaska. And so we see this 7.3, that was the first to go off. This is on the 16th of July. And then we see this 6.2 aftershock that was yesterday or today, depending on where you are, July 21st at 22:28 Universal Time. So nearly exactly a day ago now, I'm reporting on this 6.3 within about an hour of its rupture. And I've just been thinking about this a lot. And I've been making a lot of videos on this. If you haven't been able to, if you're new to the channel, there's been a lot that's been happening on the Earth, on the globe, because these two zones right here are literally spreading apart. And that is what these earthquakes are showing. And so I've been digesting this information. This isn't something that you can just encapsulate in a 3-minute soundbite because.
So the earth is literally splitting apart. So we have the birth pains increasing and we have the splitting apart. We have the water breaking and the heat. We have the flooding. This was in China. This is in Moscow. The rivers are flooding in Moscow. They're also flooding in China also. Here's the Moscow range right here. Lisa sent me this and this. Thank you. As you can see, this is the flooding in China also. So we have the splitting apart. We have the ring of fire splitting apart. We have the water breaking. We have the birth pains are increasing. Thanks, Lori. Yeah, I do feel better. I do feel better. Acid reflux, it just comes and goes. That's why it's my throat, because the heat, I had to take something. I could have probably taken ibuprofen, but I was outside in the heat, and then I took the aspirin, and then it was acid reflux. So yeah, I feel better. I slept a lot. So anyway, good seeing everybody. So we have the water breaking. We have the ring of fire on fire. We have the splitting of the earth. The heat wave, as far as for me and everybody, I don't know about you, everybody.
Major heat wave to the country, including record-breaking high temperatures, with temperatures as high as 115 to 120 degrees, and heat indices, meaning feel-like temperatures as high as 120 to 125 degrees. On top of that, significant severe weather will be a possibility over the next few days, with damaging winds, hail, and tornadoes being a possibility from the Great Plains back into the Midwest and the Ohio Valley. So in today's forecast, we are going to break down exactly what you need to know about the weather that'll be impacting the United States over the next 7 days. And we'll begin with what's happening across the country today. And we are coming off of a big day of severe weather yesterday. We had a bunch of damaging winds and hail that occurred back over in the central and northern plains, including Nebraska and South Dakota. But more notably, a major flooding threat evolved overnight back over in Illinois, Indiana, and even near St. Louis, Missouri. And overall, we had a few areas where we had submerged vehicles. We actually had a fire truck that was submerged, unfortunately.
So I don't know about you. Here's my 10-day forecast. As you can see, 90 tomorrow, 94 on Thursday, and 90s, 80s, 90s for next week. They're talking about the same thing. This is supposed to go on for a couple weeks. So we'll see what happens. Heat wave. Now I'm going to get into the hurricane. There is the hurricane. It's right there. It's called Hurricane 94. I'll get into that in a minute. There it is right there. As you can see, it's at Venezuela right here. This is Venezuela. I did see they put out a video on it. I was checking this. I check this all the time. It's right there, and I'll go over it. He's talking about it right here.
Thank you for being part of this channel. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields. We have a tropical disturbance that is going to slide in. It's like a tropical wave, but a few more showers and storms with it. I want to zoom down, show you that flood threat with this. As we zoom down island by island in this video, a bigger tropical wave back behind it, and a substantial severe weather threat sitting up to the north, parts of Canada and the U.S., plus an area I'm watching in the Gulf. We'll cover all of that and the Saharan dust in this video, but let's start with that. It is not better organized, so thank you for your trust. I've been watching that the last few days, letting you know what I've been seeing, but let me start with this just to give you the threat sitting up to the north, parts of Canada and the U.S., plus an area I'm watching in the Gulf. We'll cover all of that and the Saharan dust in.
And he said Saharan dust, which is, as I have said before, this is in the Bible. Whirlwinds pass through the dust. He's talking about it. As you can see, this is the danger zone. This is the danger zone right here, and that's where it's going. It's going in the danger zone. I'll show you on my map. He said there's another one coming. There's another one's coming off Africa, but this is the danger zone right here. This is what comes up and passes through right here. This comes up in Texas and Florida right in here because it comes down here. If it's up higher, it's up here. It usually it tracks above. But as you can see, it's in the currents right here that will pass it through here. Kind of like the opening. You could see like an opening of birthing, as you call it. So you could call it right through here, the canal. Right here, this is the danger zone, as I have talked about before. It's very interesting that they're calling this 94, the hurricane tracker. They're calling it 94, which is right here, 94, L94. But it's very interesting that they're calling it 94 because 94 in Strong's Hebrew, 94 is to gather right here. To gather. And I'll read the Bible verse for it. It's Proverbs 31 right here. Proverbs 30 verse 1. Proverbs 30 verse 1. It's right here. It talks about, and I'll just read it to you because it's very interesting. It says right here, who has ascended up to heaven or descended? Who hath gathered? There's the word gathered the winds and his fist by the hand, fists. who has gathered the waters in the garments, who has established all the ends of the earth. What is his name? We know who his name is. The Most High. Every word is God. God is pure, and he is a shield unto them that put their trust in him. So you can read this for yourself. As you can see, my voice is down a notch. As you can see, every word of God is pure, and he that shield unto them and put their faith and trust in him. This reminds me of Psalms 91. He that dwell in the secret place of the Most High shall be covered under the shadow of the Almighty and the shield. So you can read this Bible verse for yourself. I thought this was very good. And that's what they're calling this Hurricane 94. Most people are watching the clown show. The situation with Obama, they're talking about arresting him.
Told you they will burn this country to the ground before they relinquish one file. Yes, they will. They'll burn it to the ground. It's the greatest show on earth, buddy. And all these people like AJ over there, Info Snacks, telling you during the election, oh, Cash Patel, he's going to do something. No, he's not. Oh, Dan Bongino, he's going to do something. No, he's not. Oh, Pam Bondi, she's going to do something. No, she's not. It's the greatest show on earth. It's the greatest show on earth. And I'm telling people, no, not one person's going to be incarcerated. Not one person's going to be indicted. There's not going to be any grand juries. It's going to be a bunch of BS alert. No, Monty, you don't know what you're talking about. Still waiting. How long's it been? 9 years? Right again.
Greatest show on earth. Nobody's watching. Nobody's getting arrested. Just
All
a
these
show.
guys talk a big story because they don't know the intricate details until they get in a position where they see the intricate details. And I told you, and I'm telling you again, all these morons have to do is wave the national security card and you get nothing. Your FOIAs are garbage. It doesn't mean nothing. Well, I want a FOIA request. Get lost. National security, get out of here. Right? That's exactly what happened. The alligator Alcatraz, the greatest show on earth also. Oh, what does that mean? You know what that means? That means if you're too naughty in the United States, that's where they're going to send you. Watch and see. American citizens will end up going there. What I tell you about that stinking wall, that wall is not to keep the Latinos out, it's to keep you in. You're going to say I'm going to be right about that too, because the electronic panopticon is right around the corner. All you people, listen, all you people that I told in 2017 that XRP will be the last coin standing, you're going to see I'm going to be right, because it's going to jump over Ethereum and then it's Bitcoin. You're going to see, buddy. You are going to see. People don't understand. The programmers of Bitcoin are the exact same programmers of XRP, because the people that programmed Bitcoin knew that could never be a reserve currency. Impossible. So what did they do instead? They created something better, faster, and that's called XRP. However, there is even yet another cryptocurrency that's even better than XRP. It's my opinion that XRP may very well acquire them. That's called Hedera, because they use what is called the hash graph. Lightning speed, buddy. You can't even fathom the kind of money that people are going to be making. Can't even fathom. People are going to be selling their Bitcoin to buy XRP. You'll see I'll be right about that too. And it'll be all over the freaking news. But by then, it'll be too late. That's right, H-bar. H-bar, the logo of H-bar is set up in such a way that is called the electronic Jacob's ladder. You think I'm lying? I'm not lying, buddy. Herb, I got it at 17. I also got it at 70. So my medium average is around 45, 50.
So the fact of the matter is, as I said, it's all a clown show. We all know it's a clown show. I wanted to talk about this because I did talk about this in my last video. This was the video Trump put out about arresting Obama. This was a video that Trump put out about arresting Obama. He was saying, I'm not going to play his whole video. He talks for 2 hours. He was saying that if you see this happen, Obama being arrested, he's actually going underground. He's actually going underground. That's what he was saying, that it would be the cue for all these elites to go underground. That's what he was talking about. So could be. As I said, we all know it's a clown show. He also talked about the alligator prison in Florida, also about the wall keeping people in instead of trying to keep people out. It was to keep people in. So, as I talked about earlier, Trump is meeting with the Philippines president today when this drill is going on. Right here it is. Trump is participating in the presidential republic of the Philippines. Though the president of the Philippines is in the United States when they're having this war drill in China, in the straits between China and in the Philippines and Taiwan. They're having it in Taiwan. Excuse me, they're having it in Taiwan, but all these countries are participating. It's the president of the Philippines, but not the president of Taiwan. But Philippines is also involved. As I talked about in my video, this is how close we are. This is how close we are. This recent video reveals hundreds of food trucks stuck on the Egyptian side of Rafah crossing, barring from reaching Gaza's starving population. It says, confirms it's enough supplies in Egypt to feed Gaza at least 3 months. So these, like I said, these people are evil. These people are evil, as I have talked about before. The food, they have enough food trucks from Egypt to feed them for 3 months, and they are barring them from reaching the people. I did show in my other video some videos of people. They were actually showing them that they were falling down from exhaustion and malnutrition. There's plenty of videos out there on it. I could show it. But as I said, this is right here. This is in Joel. As I said, it talk about it recompense, as it says right here. Yea, and what have ye do to me, Tyre, Zebulun, and the coast of Palestine? Will I render a recompense if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily and return on your own head? So this is in places in the Bible. as I talked about before. It's also in Joel right here. And as you can see, verse 2 is right here, as I talked about before. Verse 2. And it says, talks about Palestine. This is also in Ezekiel, as I talked about before. And as you can see, the Egyptians are giving them food, and as I showed before, the Egyptians in Gaza coast, Gaza, as I showed right here, the Egyptians, and it says right here, it talks about thou hast also committed fornication with the Egyptians, thy neighbors, as you can see right here, with the Egyptians, thy neighbors. So there you go. It's right there. It's as I said, that's verse 26. This is also lines up with Joel, right there. And then the next verse, as I said, it's right here. The next verse is right here. Diminishing thy food, diminished thy ordinary food. So we know that this is very close. This is right here. Right here, what's going on right now. So yes, be very aware we have hurricanes coming. This one right here, as I said, is to gather. It's in Proverbs 30. Proverbs 30. You can read it for yourself. We'll see what happens. There's also another hurricane coming off the coast. There's also one coming off the coast. Let's check these other ones. This one, this one's over by China. And that one, here's another one. This one's over by China also. But I'm watching these right here. These are the ones that come off the coast of Africa. So we'll see what happens. This is probably about, I'm assuming, I've been watching this for a while. I've been watching this for years. But I'm assuming this would be affecting us in probably 10 days, maybe, something like that. 10 days, we should know more about this. In a week, we should see if it's anything, which would be a week from now would be about the 29th. The 29th. So we'll see next week. Every day I will be getting closer. That's how much it traveled since Sunday. But once it gets in here, it travels a little bit faster. And as it grows in speed, but there's ones coming off the coast of Africa also. So I'm going to leave this video up. So I will be going live with praise and worship. If anybody's, I'm going to go with live and praise and worship. I was going to put up this video before, but as I said, I feel a lot better. Like I said, it's acid reflux. Once you get the stuff out of your stomach, you're fine. And anyway, it doesn't affect me very often. Good seeing you, Ed. Keep praying for people. Ed's going, as he says, 2:15. Your prayers for Ed. I pray for Ed every day. Also, as I said, pray for Vivian. I believe she's feeling better. I will see she's in the chat. And also prayer requests for people. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be going live. Good seeing everybody. And I will be going live. Kevin, that's who it is. Kevin. I've been praying for Kevin also. So Kevin, KP. I will be going live in a few minutes. Hope to see everybody. Praise and worship. And I'm going to end this right here. Hope everybody's doing well. Good seeing you, Nia. Thanks to my mods. Good seeing you, Lori. I was going to message you. I hadn't seen you in a while, but I know everybody's busy. Robin, pray for Robin. Robin, I think, was moving. She moved. So she has been busy. She moved, I believe if I got that right. So she has been busy also. Pray for Robin. Shira also. Shira just moved. Pray for her. And like I said, I do pray for a lot of people. And I know that you do too. And I will be going live. Good seeing everybody. Praise and worship. I'll start up a new video. Good seeing everybody. God bless. Good seeing you, Gary, everybody.